Hello everyone watching on YouTube and welcome back to more Metaphor ReFantazio. Let's load back up the game to the Gauntlet Runner. We're at level 44 now. Might still be a smidge behind the level curve, I think, but you know, we're getting there. We have Basilio on the team now, which is sick.
What now?
What now indeed. We don't have him, we don't have him as a follower yet. But he will be our last follower. I've really got to max out my courage so that we can max out Brigida and Alonzo. You're still waiting on someone to get to general level 15. What are you waiting on to max out? I just don't feel anything right now. Okay. You're waiting on literally waiting, which is fair. You're both maxed. Juna and Yufa are still only at 5. I need to get them to 7 so they get battle hypnosis. Because now we're about to have Basilio on the team, actually. So, with that in mind, we basically have to have Basilio, Juna, and Yufa in the team at all times for them to get max experience. All the others have battle hypnosis. And then Gallica, who knows? Okay. Maybe we're finally going to start hanging out with Katharina again at this rate. Is her and Neuris are our lowest, both at 4? They are. Yeah, I guess we'll see how that shakes out. I can go ahead and look at Basilio. The Berserker. Ooh. Sounds fun. The Beast Jerkin. Flying Anchor Axe. Okay, can greatly increase its own attack power and overwhelm enemies with very powerful strike attacks. Ooh. I was about to say, do you have charge? You do have charge. And charge is the default ability, so we can pass charge for, like, free, basically. So, not for free, we have to spend some mag, but very easily we can just pass charge on to, like, Stroll, maybe Hulkenberg, maybe Heismay, but that's sick. Just increases attack by 10%, huh? AoE move, single target. Decreases attack and defense for all enemies for 3 turns. That's pretty sick. Heavy physical strike damage to all enemies 1 to 3 times. Very nice, very nice. And then we have to get you to rank 6 for whatever the evolved Berserker is. Which has the Stormbreaker Axe. Medium electric damage removes buffs. Medium wind lowers defense. Ooh, I'm loving this. Heavy physical light damage to 1 enemy ignores resistances. Okay, so I was wondering if Basilio's archetype would lean into dark attacks or not, and it doesn't. So I do need to get some dark skills on some other dudes other than just Heismay. When is the last Digimon stream? I don't know when the last one is going to be. We still got a handful to go through, but I'm going to be streaming Digimon tomorrow. I was going to stream it today, but I didn't have enough time to do the Abbey grinding I wanted to do. But we'll be doing more Digimon tomorrow for sure, because I am very close to having the Abbey grinding I need done. Alright, let's just leave Basilio with just Berserker for now. We don't need to have him master anything else quite yet, but I am looking forward to that. Fidelio, he seemed like Luis's right-hand man, but he had a good head on his shoulders. Makes me think, if we'd met under other circumstances, perhaps we'd have shared a drink together.
In truth. Before
Basilio awakened his power, I felt the flow of another person's magla, I'm sure of it. This magla was gentle and warm, and enveloped Basilio, then it seemed to merge with him. But he, like, absorbed Fidelio's spirit? That's insane. To masquerade as His Highness the Prince, it seems insolent to claim his identity, and yet, I cannot put my finger on why, but I approve of the suggestion, though not without reservation. As the Prince's royal guard, you shall have my protection.
Indeed.
Always knew you were a gutsy one, but to think you had it in you to claim yourself as the prince. Bravo, old chap. You know, this Gauntlet Runner was originally commissioned for His Highness's exclusive use. I'll do what I can to make it one worthy of him. First Yufa awakens to her powers, and now Basilio too. It's surprising, yet at the same time it's not. We all seem to be guided by your star. Yes, very Persona. At least Basilio's awake now, that's a relief. I thought he'd be a walking shadow, but watching him, I think he's gonna pull through. Whoop. Do we need to, like, talk to Basilio? I don't know what exactly I need to do right now. Oh, that took me out of the Gauntlet Runner. Oh, prepare and rest in the Gauntlet Runner. Altaberry Heights. What's going on around here? Hello. Curses, this really how it ends? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Ha, pretty obvious what happened. No, I was tossed out of a carriage and attacked by monsters. Suppose no one's gonna be much bothered by one more dead Parapus line in the streets. I'm grateful at least to have a view like this is my last. That monolith, it really is gorgeous. I was gonna say gorgeous. Wish I could have seen it up closer, but things are going blurry. All right, well, I guess I'm not gonna offer to, like, heal this guy at all. Poor dude. Tickle in my throat, sorry. All right, we don't really need to do anything in town. I just wanted to see where we were. Yeah, let's just go back to the Gauntlet Runner and sleep, honestly.
I'm tired.
Feeling accomplished, we sure did a lot today. I think we deserve a nice long rest. Yeah, now the game is pointing me towards the beds. Weird, it wasn't doing that before. Yo, what's up, bro? I probably shouldn't be calling him bro after his brother just died. I don't get this at all. What the heck's happened? Why is Lady Rella taking Forden's place? I don't want to fight Lady Rella if I can help it, but if the Sanctus Church is jerking her around, then I want to do something about it. Let's go, my dude. Do we even have enough beds? There are like 5 bed things here. Is that even... Oh, Heismay sleeps up top, I think. So, I mean, 5 beds. Rogue, Stroll, Hulkenberg, Yufa, Juna, Basilio. Where's Basilio gonna sleep? Where were Basilio and Fidelio sleeping before? So many questions. I like how all of the little curtains are like different blankets. Because I imagine it's like a unique one for each character. There's a small bed, doesn't look very comfortable. Time to sleep.
Sure.
Good night.
I hope we don't have to wait long to start Basilio's... Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a minute then? Seeing as I've fallen in with you a lot now, there's something I want to clear up. Oh, we might immediately get him as a follower, hopefully.
You.
Just tell me this. You doing all this to save the poor prince? Or are you doing it to save the country?
I mean...
It's ultimately the same thing either way.
No.
It ain't that simple.
Hey, mate.
If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. Gotta actually win this race, so if we can't save the prince, you take his place. For good. That means if we win the tournament, you'll take the lie to your grave. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair.
So...
I'm just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow and everything changes for you forever. You know what you're signing up for?
Right.
I'm ready for it.
Ah.
Listen to you. Got guts, that's for sure.
Then...
Well, I'll tell you something myself. I'm not just following you to go with the flow, all right? Or to avenge death.
Whatever.
Sure, I'm planning on hammering that scum Luis into the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. And if I'm gonna tag along, that's the world we're gonna live to see. I know it.
Leave it to me.
So just leave it to me, yeah? I got your back. Long as you're giving this everything you got, so will I. We got a deal, Captain? Okay, so we don't get him as a follower just yet. I saw Basilio off who said he'd prefer sleeping in stowage and then return to my bunk. Ah, he sleeps down in the... where the stuff is stored, okay.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That age do be drawing nearer, though. Oh yeah, the giant meteor face. I almost forgot about it.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on. I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
Think it's both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elda. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctism.
allowed to just jump in mid-race like that? Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed the throne. Fairness was never really a factor. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity. Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object! Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santefex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Gideon, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of sanctism, and I will save you all.
Please don't dissolve into me. That does not sound fun.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Saint Rella in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends,
Is that Luis's gauntlet runner?
It's getting really close to the giant meteor face. Is that my face in the eye of the king? Am I in third? I would like that lance back, please.
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach the true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos.
Yeah, I mean, he's kind of right. I haven't felt very quelled, personally.
It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic. Impossible.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Burn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late Majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O King! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Be this thy course? Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs!
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee.
Well, this is gonna make it easy for us to kill Luis, hopefully.
Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
That makes it really hard for Rella, doesn't it?
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
The royal magic's protection has faded away.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear.
Well...
Children lost in Sanctism's shadow, the fog of deception has finally cleared. There is no God. Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hythlodius V.
Yo, can we ask King Hythlodius? He's right there in the sky.
Last heir to the throne of Euchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people He defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince? They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means. Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has Elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You know, this might really play into the whole stereotype that Eldas bring disaster, that the prince was an Elda and then all of this stuff with the royal family happened. I'm just saying.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit to reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise. Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
With Luis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with the other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge. I secured the abandoned Dracodius. Or Dracodius? I don't remember how to pronounce it. Oh, he goes to a knight? We're gonna give it to Hulkenberg? Sure. Third place, let's go! My support has increased dramatically now that I've announced I am the prince and I can't let the people down.